The region is haunted by mounting nuclear tension. Listen to the warning to Japan back then by US President Harry Truman.
If they do not now accept our terms, they may expect a rain of ruin from the air, the like of which has never been seen on this earth.
And now Donald Trump's to North Korea yesterday.
They will be met with fire, fury, and frankly power, the likes of which this world has never seen before.
Decades of negotiations, threats and sanctions have culminated in this. North Korea on the threshold of becoming a nuclear power. Veteran US diplomat Bill Richardson helped end one crisis in the 90s. This one, he says, shouldn't be underestimated and can only be diffused with painstaking diplomacy.
We need to address the issue in a rational way, and the answer is diplomacy. And I think a good trade-off is, in exchange for the North Koreans stopping their missile tests, that there be a dialogue with the United States and see if we can resolve this terrible impasse, which is the biggest crisis I've seen in the peninsula in a long time.
But is the Trump administration up to the challenge? Its Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, is no diplomat, but a career oil man learning his new role on the job. And much of his department has resigned or been sacked. And his president, say observers, isn't helping.
I don't think the president's rhetoric helped at all. This kind of incendiary rhetoric simply escalated the conflict. Needless to say, we're used to that kind of rhetoric coming from Kim Jong-un. We're not used to that rhetoric coming from the President of the United States.
Few believe a return to the Korean conflict to the 50s is imminent, nor that either side is preparing for one. But miscalculation and escalation can lead to wars, and conditions are ripe for both. Instead of diplomacy, only saber-rattling, or its modern equivalent. North Korea showing off its growing arsenal of missiles. America raising tensions, preparing to shoot one down. One side led by a volatile, unpredictable leader, the other by someone equally inscrutable, and no diplomatic track to reduce tensions between them. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News.